Hello there, good evening. This is Sunil Kumar Shah and you are watching MedicoPharma Lecture. Today we are going to start a new series of lecture on Human Anatomy and Physiology for medical, pharmacy and nursing student. This lecture is going to be the first lecture in this series. During this lecture, we will discuss about introductory part of anatomy and physiology with their scopes. In the last part of this lecture, we will also discuss about basic life processes that distinguish living beings from non-living. But before that, let me introduce other participants of this lecture through this conversation. Hello everyone, good morning. Hope everyone is fine. Now let me introduce other participants of today's lecture. So let's welcome my virtual assistant Sophia and my virtual student Alice.
Hello sir. Hello everyone. Good morning. I'm Alice and I will be joining for this HAP lecture with you all.
Hello there. Good morning. I'm Sophia and I am a virtual assistant for HAP lecture.
Hello everyone. Can anyone tell me what we are going to study in HAP?
Hello sir. We are going to study about human body.
Absolutely right, Alice. We are going to study about how our body is made up and how it functions. Dear all, now we will start the first part of this lecture, that is about introductory part of anatomy and physiology. So, while studying human body, we will study the structure of human body separately, that is called a structural study, and how our body system or organ or tissue functions, we will study that separately, that is called as functional study. So this structural study is called as anatomy and the functional study is called as what? Physiology. Okay, so now let's define it. So the study of a structure of body, organ and tissue and a structural relationship among them are collectively called as anatomy, and the study of how the body or organ or tissue functions are collectively called as physiology. Okay, so now let's start. The scope of anatomy, it is also called as anatomy subspecialties or anatomy subdivision. Okay, here the first one is regional anatomy. In this, we are going to perform a structural study of specific regions of the body, such as head or the chest. The next one is systemic anatomy, where we will study about a structure of a specific body system, such as digestive system, lymphatic system, nervous system, etc. The next one is gross anatomy. This is about a study of a structure that can be examined without using a microscope, right? Okay. The next one is surface anatomy, which is about the study of surface making of the body to understand internal anatomy through visualization and palpation, that is your gentle touch. Coming to histology, this is about microscopic study of a structure of various tissues. Okay, that is called histology. The next one is cell biology or cytology, where we will study about cellular structure and their functions. Okay, the next one is developmental biology, which is the study of all structural changes that occurs from fertilization to death, that is complete development, right? Okay, now if you'll talk about embryology, it is the part of developmental biology. Here we will study about structural changes during the first 8 weeks of development following fertilization. Understood? Okay. Now, so coming to pathological anatomy, it is about all the structural changes from gross to microscopic, which is associated with the disease condition, right? Okay. Now coming to radiographic anatomy, which you might be knowing, it is about a study of body structure that can be visualized with X-ray, right? Okay, so these all are your scopes of anatomy. Now we'll discuss about a scope of human physiology. Here, the first one is neurophysiology, which is the study of how nervous system work. Okay. Coming to endocrinology, which is a study of hormones and how they control body functions. Right. So it is very simple. The next one is cardiovascular physiology, where we will study the functions of heart and blood vessels, right? The next one is immunology, where we will study about how the body defends itself against various disease causing agents, right? Now coming to respiratory physiology, here we are going to study functions of air passageway and how the gases will transfer, or how gaseous exchange will take place in the lungs and cellular level. Okay. The next one is renal physiology, where we will study about urine formation and various other functions of kidney. Now we'll discuss about exercise physiology. So here we will study the changes in cells and organ functions as a result of muscular exercise or muscular activity. Understood? If we'll discuss about pathophysiology, it means it is the study of functioning of various organ or tissue under disease condition, okay, as well as under aging. That will come under pathophysiology. So this is all about scopes of anatomy and physiology. With this, the first part of this lecture is over. Now we'll start the next part of this lecture, that is about characteristic of living beings and basic life processes that distinguish living beings from non-living beings. So what is basic life process? So basic life processes are certain processes that only occur in living beings, which separates living beings from non-living beings. They are collectively called as what? Basic life process. Okay. So there are 6 main basic life processes in human beings. They are metabolism, responsiveness, movement, growth, and differentiation and reproduction. So what is metabolism? Metabolism is any biochemical reaction that occurs in body. It may be catabolism or it may be anabolism. Catabolism means breaking down of molecules. Anabolism means synthesis of molecules, like synthesis of DNA, RNA, etc. Coming to responsiveness, it means it is the ability to detect and respond to a change. So whenever there is a change in surrounding or any internal environment, during that time your body must respond, right? It should detect it and it should respond it. That is called as what? Responsiveness. Now if we'll talk about movement, movement does not mean always locomotion from one place to another place. It means it may be motion of whole body, individual organs, tissue, even single cells, and even tiny structures inside the cell. If they are also moving, that will also come under movement. Understood? Now coming to growth, growth means increase in body size, right? So this may be due to increase in size of existing cells or the number of cells, or sometime both. That is called as what? Growth. The next one is differentiation. Okay, so differentiation means it is the development of a cell from unspecialized to a specialized cell. As for example, stem cells are present in every organ and they are unspecialized cell. Okay, so whenever it is required, it can transform into a specialized cell. As for example, it may change into cardiac cell or muscle cell, right? If we will discuss about reproduction, that is a well-known topic. It means the formation of new cells for tissue growth or repair or replacement, or to the production of a newly individual. That will come under what? Under reproduction. Okay, so this is all about your basic characteristic of living beings. Now we'll discuss about some important question from this topic. Okay, here generally the questions are direct, like define anatomy and physiology, or mention various specialties of anatomy, that is the scope of anatomy. What are various physiological specialties, that is the scope of physiology, and what are basic life process, give example. So this type of question may come. Okay, hope you have understood this. Now it's time for quiz. Okay, so let me request Sufia to post the quiz. Hello Sufia, can you please post the quiz?
Sure, sir. I will post the quiz. Anatomy is the study of structure of college, structure of organs, function of organs, computer.
Okay, so please guys, your time has start, and when the timer will be up, during that time please pause the video and mention your answer under comment section. Let me see how many of you are going to give the correct answer. Okay.
My answer is option B, structure of organs.
Alice has come with the answer. Okay, time's up. Okay, so guys, it's time to know the correct answer. So the correct answer is option B, that is the structure of organs. Right? So anatomy is the study of a structure of organs. Good. With this, we came to the end of this lecture. So guys, if you have still any further question, please let me know through your comment section. I will try to reply it as soon as possible. Right? So thanks for being with MedicoPharma Lectures, and please subscribe my channel and please provide your feedback, and if this video has helped you, please let me know through the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye bye. See you soon in the next lecture.